This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com. Jeeve wants to know, how do you feel like you're adjusting to podcasting? That's a fun question. You and I haven't talked about on air, but for a long time, you sort of played everything very, very close to the vest and didn't really open up a lot. And I think when we announced our podcast here, a lot of folks feared that that's what you were going to do, but now we're several months into it. How are you liking what we're doing so far?
This is a perfect segue to apologize for a couple things. I know that I breathe in.
We forgive you.
And let me finish, damn it, because this is going to be terrible. I know I do that. I'm conscious of it. It's just such a habit. I don't know why. I do have terrible sinuses. This is North Carolina, and the trees in my backyard are brutal. So I do have brutal sinus issues. But I'm trying to work on that stuff, and I'm trying to be honest and answer every question that you guys ask, because I know that's what you want to hear, and I'm doing my best as far as the content, and Conrad is great at asking some of the hard questions. And he brings across a lot of the hard questions that you guys have. And it's taken me a little time to be able to react right on cue, because I have to think about it a little bit. But it's the new me, and I know there are conflicting views about my era of the business and the business that is now, and the Wild West show that is our business now. I'm just of this opinion. If Tony Khan and AEW are good enough, along with Cody Rhodes, to have me continue in this business for some time into the future, if they trust me to be a part of that team, then I've got to be smart enough to amend my thinking and let it coincide with theirs, because that's who I work for. I want to support all the things they do, because I truly believe in the next decade, they're going to be the platinum show of this industry, no doubt. And that's just because of the leadership and the commitment to excellence of the talent. There's just going to be a few things that a couple of old timers like myself and Dean and Billy Gunn and some of those guys are going to have to help them with, but they're well on their way, and I'll try to get the other stuff right.
Well, we're very appreciative that you've adopted the podcast and allowed it to be a part of your regular life, because so many of us not only appreciate what you do on Wednesday nights, but we all sort of long for the business we grew up on. And I'm sure you hear that all the time. I mean, Tony Schiavone says all the time, he has fans tell him, "Oh, you're the voice of my childhood." And you guys were paving the way for us to be wrestling fans today. So it's fun to get to catch up with you now and get your perspective, not just on the good old days and the stuff we all grew up on back in your heyday, but talk about what's going on now and sort of draw parallels. And that's, I don't know, it's been fun for me, and I'm glad that you've entrusted me with the opportunity to do it with you, because I know it was a big deal to quote unquote break kayfabe and do it like this.
Well, I'm not sure that I would have done it if it wasn't for you. I trust you. I like you. I think what you've done for this industry too, Conrad, you should take a bow. This industry for the longest time, and thank God I had a job and I was part of it, but WWE was the only game in town. And a lot of people that shared my dream as a kid and a teenager and as an adult, right up till today, was not possible because there wasn't enough jobs to go around. AEW, I say, opened up the opportunity for all these other companies to not only flourish, and I'm talking about NWA, Ring of Honor, New Japan, all these smaller companies, there's a resurgence, and the independents have a resurgence as a result of what Tony Khan has done. And he has, given us another option, give us a different option, and allowed this business to grow and become whatever it's going to be in the next 10 years. But I'm very thankful to be a part of that. Dustin Rhodes is a guy that is going to be invaluable, has a wealth of knowledge, and having some of those veterans, Jerry Lynn backstage, my God, it's just DJ, the whole crew of just producers, QT, all those guys that you're going to learn who they are and what they do and all those things. It's a blessing to be a part of that company. And going forward, Conrad, I just want to say that all you do with the StarCast stuff and these podcasts and the T-shirts, all that stuff is because you brought my attention to it. You got me involved in it, and there is life after WWE. Thank God.
Absolutely.
Very happy to say.
Well, we're glad to have you here, man. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.